Okay. We're live, episode 2. We're not live, actually, but we're recording episode 2.
We're recording live.
I guess life is live. But this is episode 2 of Stir Crazy Podcast with Carolyn and Jonah, mother and son, where we talk about movies and all that. We just got a snazzy new setup going because we'll be here for probably a few months.
We're the real deal. The real deal.
We're going to have we're going to have to get it out this episode where we have fun with listening to ourselves speak.
Yeah.
We're not used to this.
Listening to yourself in a headphone is as fun as I thought it would be.
It's really fun. I can see why people get it, would love to do radio.
Mm-hmm.
Because you just listen to yourself talk all day. And it's basically just thinking out loud all day.
But your voice is louder than it is normally in your head.
So, think about how good it feels for someone like Howard Stern, where he's got, a good voice. A really good voice.
Yeah.
It's so fun for him. I mean, he doesn't use headphones really anymore. Unless he sometimes does, the one headphone while he's talking. And he's got, the old school.
We're not at that level yet.
No, but we're coming for you.
Yeah. Be scared.
Who knows? I mean, Joe Rogan is now bigger than Howard Stern. He's doing the same thing we're doing.
Is that by ratings? Because...
Yeah, by ratings, not by, status.
Well, apparently the Coronavirus Live is also bringing in more ratings than NFL Monday Football and The Bachelor. Yet I don't believe...
It's just because of him, though. It's not because of the information.
I don't believe in the ratings of life. I'll do Joe Rogan, but Howard Stern.
Oh, yeah, I'm not disputing that.
Okay.
I will say, though, in terms of guests, they have, I think, even tier, or Joe Rogan has better tier guests.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. I saw Bert Kreischer on Joe Rogan, and he was talking about the Tigerking. Yet you have shied away from watching it. How are you doing with all the Tigerking?
I see a lot of memes.
Bonanza that's happening and resisting.
Talk. I don't I've seen I and I don't really that doesn't interest me.
The people?
It's oh, that's cool. It's not something I'm I need to see how this ends. I read the description and I saw the people and I can just imagine it.
Yeah.
If it was a fictional, where I can have some cinematic
you can't
narrative
imagine
structure.
It because this is an unimaginable.
Maybe I'll watch the first episode.
I think you should. Just watch the first episode.
I'll watch the first episode.
Okay.
But you're a fan?
Fan.
I mean, what would you... Because you watch a lot of... I guess... Would you say it's more of a documentary than a reality TV?
Oh, it's 100% a documentary.
Yeah, I guess...
It's a documentary about people that raise big cats. But you forget that cats are even part of it. Or at least I did. Because the people are so strange. That's not me.
It's not me. What is that? It's your watch, isn't it?
I don't think so. Maybe it is.
I mean, it's definitely not me. There's two of people here.
Sorry.
Technical.
I would do it.
Difficulties.
I would just do one episode. Puppy is
I guess
on the move.
From probably the reason I haven't watched it
Puppy
is because
is on the move.
Yeah, I see the dog.
Okay, never mind.
And I get vibes of I know it'll be interesting when I watch it, but it's swamp people or something to me. It just doesn't appeal to me. It looks like another there's so much TV about just weird people on TLC.
No.
And
I am a fan
TV.
of TLC. I watch a lot of TLC. This is not that.
I mean, yeah.
Have you seen Best in Show?
Yeah, you were saying that. That makes it interesting.
It's very much shot like that.
Okay. I'll give it a chance. I'll give it a chance. Yeah, I'll give it a chance.
Give it a chance.
Okay.
Also, it kind of reminds me of The Style of Cocaine Island. That was done as a documentary on Netflix.
You were telling me about that.
Wild.
Let me add that to my
Cocaine Island.
business, to my watch list of films. What did I watch this week other than the movies that we assigned each other, I guess?
I've been watching Ozark. I'm on episode 3 of season 3. Have you gotten into Ozark at all?
No, it's hard for me to get into TV, on all honesty. Like, I can only really I like watching stuff with you, but I watched, like, the last TV show I tried to get into was Sex Education. Did you ever see that?
No. I thought you watched Succession, though.
I didn't. It doesn't really, like, interest me, I guess. I like Adam McKay.
I thought you were watching it.
No.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
I think just the idea of, like, oh, I can sit down and watch a movie or I can watch an episode of TV. The movie is just way more appealing to me.
But you're not going to watch one episode. It's not going to be over. Do you not like the commitment of the...
I don't like the idea of having to watch, like, 30 hours.
You
Like,
did
I
it
just
with...
like movies
I know.
more.
But you did it with Breaking Bad.
Yeah, I kind of look back, but I watch, like, one TV series a year. Like, I really don't commit to TV usually. Like, I'll watch Game of Thrones, I'll watch Breaking Bad, I'll watch The Office, Parks and Rec. But I just don't ever really feel like... Maybe I'll watch Watchmen because, like, that's kind of a vibe I like.
I've heard that's very good.
Because it's, like, historical and stuff and also, like, action-y.
Oh, I
So
thought
I'll
it
probably...
was like alien-y.
Well, it's like superheroes, aliens, history,
Okay.
like a dark take type thing.
Okay.
So I'll probably watch like an episode of that. And I watched the last TV show episode I watched was an episode of The X-Files.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was trying to get into that stuff.
That seems like up your alley. Totally.
Yeah. Yeah, and I enjoyed it. But like at the same time, I'd rather watch like a movie.
Yeah, I'm the opposite.
That's just me. Yeah.
I'm the opposite. I mean, they've been throwing Real Housewives of Miami from 10 years ago on Bravo. They've been playing old Vanderpump Rules. I'll just have in the background. Honestly, what I'm doing is I watch Today in the morning. And then I watch The View later. But I just kind of have it running in the background while I'm set up at this very same setup working. And then nighttime is time for my indulging TV,
Okay.
like 90 Day Fiance,
I just can't
Vanderpump
do reality
Rules,
TV.
Real Housewives of Atlanta, Real Housewives of New York, and Orange County is starting soon, which I'm very excited about. Top Chef.
I like, you know what? I do like competition shows. Like
Yeah.
I enjoy Top Chef. I enjoy Survivor. I enjoy Amazing Race.
Amazing Race. Can you imagine
hit
if we
us up,
tried to get on
Amazing
Amazing Race and
After all this.
they got stopped in their tracks.
Yeah, everything's done right now.
Everything's done.
There'll be a boom though after all this.
So what else are you doing during your quarantine time? What's your day look like?
My day is I wake up, I read for like 30 minutes to an hour, and then I run, and then I work out a little bit, and then I watch a movie or read or try to make a TikTok or...
Oh yeah, you're getting into the TikTok.
It's fun. It's like easy little sketches
Yeah, I like.
with your phone.
I take breaks and watch TikToks.
Yeah, I used to be like, this is the dumbest thing ever. But like now I'm just like, it's fun.
It's really funny. I like
yeah,
your
there's
TikToks.
some funny stuff. Yeah, I'm still trying to get a hang of it. Try to find...
I heard there's a
route.
TikTok house in LA called Hype House. This is true. This is a
No,
true
I know
story.
about this.
Oh, okay. Excuse me. Well, I just
No,
heard
yeah,
about
I
it.
hear about
I
it a
guess I'm
lot.
an old lady.
No. It's just a friend of mine always references it in terms of like, oh, we'll be like the Hype House in LA, but for like film.
Yeah.
Like it's a big thing of like living in LA, being a vlogger, YouTuber thing.
Yeah.
Like and there's like YouTube drama and
Yeah, David
shit like
Dobrik
that.
talked about the TikTok on. Did you watch his Hot Ones? It was funny.
No, I need to watch his Hot Ones. I was
hard.
watching his TikToks earlier.
Oh, okay.
I remember
haven't seen his TikToks.
back in the day when I like told you about Casey Neistat, and then you were like, you watched a bunch of him, and then you're like, oh yeah, you should watch the David Dobrik guy.
No, I saw David Dobrik on Casey's thing. That's the only way I knew about him.
Oh, but you like told him and then you watched some of his though, right? After that.
Yeah, I got into him and his ex-girlfriend. What's her name? She was so funny.
Oh yeah, they're so cute together.
Yeah,
their breakup video.
That was sad. I just remember her in the grocery store doing really funny things with like sauces. What's her name?
Liza Koshy.
Liza. She's so funny.
Yeah, like I never watched David Dobrik, and I never watched her vlogs, but I just saw their like breakup video. and they're just like likable people.
Yeah.
So it works.
Very likable.
He's only like a year older than me.
Really?
Yeah.
Give me 2 secs.
Okay, yeah. We're going to have to intermittently pause throughout these sometimes just because we have a puppy roaming around and might have to go to the bathroom or something, but yeah, check me out on TikTok at Joe Clover. Joe Clover. I'm still trying to get the hang of it. I basically just use my dog for TikToks and really dumb sketches that I think work, but maybe don't. It's kind of just the way it is. Yeah. We recently got a new dog, Cavapoo. I recommend, like, honestly, if you're going to get a new dog, look into a Cavapoo because it's kind of like Golden Retriever vibes, but really tiny. It's so cute. I love that dog so much. I'm just actually going to be looking, because we talk about, like, what we watch, I have to, like, look into what I watch. What have I watched recently? How was it with the dog? Oh, dog is being wiped down. Wiped down.
This is her. She's so cute.
Oh yeah, we have video. I keep we have a video and I forget.
Her new thing
I've seen a few
is
movies
to
this week.
Jump on the patio cover, the chair covers, and run around. And it's wet outside. You've been through. Play with her, Meaty.
A lot of dead air going on right now. It's okay.
Oh shit!
What?
She grabbed my flip flop off.
Oh my gosh.
Stop.
So I'll just go on to what we also watched Armageddon recently, which I had been looking forward. I hadn't seen forever, or I'd never seen, like literally hadn't seen in forever. People say that, but I actually hadn't, and I was not a fan of it. I think it had come up a lot. It had come up a lot in conversation I had been having, and like I recently watched Super 8. And that's a J.J. Abrams. That's like his only original movie. And I love J.J. Abrams. That's not a knock on him. I would like to see him do more original stuff, though, rather than just start things and end things and reboot things.
That was a huge movie. Huge soundtrack. I mean...
Yeah, I can see why it was big, but it's outdated. It's very 90s.
Well, it was made in the 90s.
Yeah, no, it's just...
But yeah, it's very cheesy. But then again...
I did appreciate it, though, because it's very rare, nowadays especially, to see Bruce Willis, like, really try. Like, he doesn't really try in his movies anymore. But I could see, like, he was trying.
What do you mean, really try?
Like, he doesn't... If you watch him in movies now, he just doesn't... He doesn't try.
What movies has he been in recently?
Like, the Glass movie.
Oh.
And Cop Out. And... just anything he's in. Ugh. He phones it in.
That is a bold statement.
It's the truth. I guarantee he would agree.
Yeah.
What was that movie? Red? I actually like the movie Red. And he probably phoned it in.
Was that the...
It's like the old person spy movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just kind of shows up, says the lines.
God bless Helen Mirren, though. I don't consider her old at all. She doesn't age a bit.
Or John Malkovich. God bless John Malkovich.
True. Yeah, Armageddon is super cheese. How did you like Liv Tyler in this? You're not a fan usually.
She was fine.
Okay.
I mean, she's in like my favorite movie, but she's still like, or one of my favorite movies. That Thing You Do, great movie.
And Lord of the Rings.
And Lord of the Rings, but she just doesn't. Like Kat Dennings for you.
Oh God, that bad?
No, I mean I get maybe not that bad because now I mean I can like she's a good actress. I just would never cast her. Maybe nowadays. I feel like I've seen her in something like Now.
See, I think Josh Groban is like super funny and super handsome, but he dated Kat Dennings, and now I'm like, what?
I don't mind
were
Kat
you
Dennings.
doing?
I like Kat Dennings. I guess what have you seen Kat Dennings
Why
in?
does Kat Dennings bother me so much?
What has she been in that bothers you? Like she's in like
anything
very
and
few
everything.
things.
I see her on screen and she annoys me. That Two Broke Girls.
Did you watch that though?
She's like a
Did anyone watch that?
No, she's like a
I think
the Glee girl that bothers me.
Leah Michelle.
Yeah, it's like that kind of thing.
But is it the character or is it the actress? Because I feel like those characters. I remember watching Big Bang Theory, and I would see the trailer or whatever for Two Broke Girls coming up next, and the show kind of just annoyed me.
Maybe it's the show. Maybe.
Maybe.
I haven't spent that much time with her, so I don't really know. I've never met her personally. I just want to put that out there. These are all impressions.
I get it.
And not first impressions. No impressions.
I think Liv Tyler. She just radiates like weakness.
What?
I feel like that's the way to say it. Like she's too like soft.
Grace and softness.
It feels like she's like too soft and graceful. Like I want her to like stand up for herself. All her movies, she kind of feels in the background, and I feel like she doesn't need to. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm gonna think of something.
Like I feel like she has like a power that she just doesn't show on screen.
It's that Steven Tyler thing, that power.
Maybe because I think she was in the Hulk movie with Ed Norton, and I've seen scenes of that. I haven't seen the movie.
See the Hulk.
Neither have I.
Okay.
That's like but like.
What were you gonna say? The worst
I've seen
Marvel?
I mean, it was like before it was like a thing. So it's like the first one that was like a part of the universe before Iron Man. But I saw scenes of that, and she like was like a normal character. She wasn't like a background character like in every other movie. So maybe I just haven't seen her like play a normal character.
Yeah,
because I like her in that.
She's in a good movie called Inventing the Abbotts that actually Joaquin is in.
Oh.
It's kind of a 50s vibe.
Okay, I love 50s vibe.
Inventing the Abbotts.
Inventing the Abbotts.
But
What's
she
it
does
about?
play like a soft character.
I know. I just want her to
it's
play
good.
like a normal person.
Just about a family that doesn't want another family dating another family, and just kind of 50s neighborhood situation. It's good.
I feel like that's a movie you can't really make anymore.
It's good.
Like every movie about like forbidden love now is like Nicholas Sparks B-movie vibes. I never see like a movie with that premise nowadays.
Less good like love story movie.
Like the Notebook vibe was good. Like Notebook is good, but like nowadays there's not a lot of love movies where it's like, don't date my daughter.
Oh yeah.
Like it just doesn't. It's like Armageddon now. Like Armageddon wouldn't work now.
That was during a time of just like
Yeah, it's just like evolution.
asteroids coming to hit the Earth. I mean, everybody was making a movie about that.
Yeah.
And it scared the shit out of me because I had just had you. And I was like, oh my God, the world's gonna blow up.
I think I saw that's supposed to happen. I saw a thing. It's like that's gonna happen in
And look, it's
2050, and I'm like, I don't know if it was actually gonna happen in 2050. I feel like people would be freaking out a little more.
Well, we have to deal with the coronavirus right now. Hope everybody's staying safe out there.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Okay, on to better things. What else did we watch? Did we watch something together the other night besides Armageddon?
I don't think so. We watched Top Chef.
Top Chef. I watched a few Datelines. I loved the Dateline.
About what?
It was about a woman that was either thrown out of a car or she fell out of a car or she was beat up 20 years prior, and her daughter was trying to get answers
Like about who did it?
about who did it and what happened.
Like, was her mom just like not down to talk about it?
No, the mom was the dead person.
Oh, she was dead.
Yeah.
Oh. Damn.
So they ended up prosecuting a guy that he maintains his innocence. So
Did she just like, how did she even have any clues about it? Is that past the, what is it? The, when it's like a crime has gone too long?
statute of limitations?
Statute of limitations?
No, because it was never tried. I mean, it was never.
Oh, I see. Damn.
The guy said that his door didn't work and he turned a corner and she flew out, and that was what he maintained. But her injuries weren't consistent of being tossed out of a car or falling out of a car. There was just major head trauma. Like she was bashed in, her head was bashed in by blunt force trauma.
Jeez.
So yeah, I love that kind of stuff.
The world's so violent. It's crazy.
It is.
Yeah. Because I've been thinking about that a lot. And like every movie now, like, I mean, I love like, every movie is just so like out of this world. Like even the ones that are down to earth are just like very extraordinary. Like there's no like movies about like nothing really. And there's not as many as I thought there were.
What do you mean? Like,
there's not as many movies that aren't like, don't go to like big places as I thought there were. Like I was just looking at like Oscar movies of last year. Like they're all very extraordinary circumstances in one way or another.
right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What was that?
I said right. It went down. I said right, and it went down the wrong pipe.
Oh, I thought you were like doing an impression of like some movie character or something like that. I was like, I don't agree.
No? You don't recognize that person?
No. Oh, I watched
What did you watch?
Super 8. I watched also.
What's that? Is that a
That's the J.J. Abrams movie. We watched it in theaters actually at Studio Movie Grill.
No, we didn't.
I think we did. It's about these kids that are filming. They're making a movie, and then there's a train that crashes.
Elle Fanning is in it?
Yes.
Yes. I liked that movie.
And I hadn't seen it. I didn't really remember it. And I'd been wanting to watch it, but I really liked it because it's very. I mean, it's
was
very
giving E.T.
cheese.
vibes a little bit.
It's so inspired by E.T. It's like almost obnoxiously inspired by it. Mm-hmm. But like I don't care because because I just like that stuff.
Yeah.
Like it's very like, well, why does that happen? And it's like, don't ask questions. It's just cool.
Just enjoy
Just
it.
go for it.
It's a movie.
It's like very Spielberg stuff. Like J.J. Abrams is very like inspired by that, obviously. Mm-hmm. So I mean, I was down with it. Dougie, hi Dougie.
Come here, Riley.
You still have to. I should have added. No, never mind. We watched some clips, but I was gonna say I should have asked you to watch.
Come here, Riley.
The Room, but we watched Disaster Artist, so it's fine.
Oh, right. I didn't watch that.
Yeah, but I showed you scenes. That's all you need.
And I still haven't seen Room.
You haven't?
No.
Oh, that movie's great.
Okay, maybe I'll put that on my list.
Yeah,
too.
just add it. But yeah, that is a great movie. I thought for some reason I thought you told me you watched it, so I watched it.
I didn't.
But it is insane.
Okay.
I think also like mother-son thing.
I know that's probably
You'll
why
definitely
I didn't
feel it. Like yeah. Oh
watch
yeah.
it.
There's some great stuff in that. Do you want to get onto like what we assigned each other?
Sure.
So,
we didn't assign each other. We picked from the list.
We picked from the
if
list
we remember
of
correctly.
suggestions, and we didn't tell each other. Should I say both of the movies I watched?
Sure. However you want to do it.
So I watched Defending Your Life, and I remembered way more than I thought I did. Like, it wasn't very surprising or whatever.
Okay.
Like, it was very, like, I just need to rewatch it.
Did it feel good, though?
Yeah, it was, like, very, like, that's a solid movie. Very, just Yeah. I think the idea is so good. I think it could have been done better though. Not like it's just such a like there's so much you could do with that idea. And it's relegated to just like a courtroom thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like it could be like awesome.
I could have spent some more time in the purgatory
Yeah.
shops and restaurants.
I would love to go there.
I
Like
wanna
when they're
go-
just like eating all the food and they're
I
like,
know.
yeah, you just eat as much
You
as you
want
want.
the more shrimp? I get you more shrimp.
I love that scene. So you told me to get these pies. He's like, no, I said don't bring the pies. He's like, what, you just told me to do? It's like, okay, I'll go get you some more. It was so great
Yeah,
casting
I wanted to
there.
eat there. I wanted to shop there. I wanted to spend more time in the hall of, what was that?
That was funny.
The Hall of Previous Lives. What's it called?
Yeah, something like that. It was like, that's close enough. But also, it was nice to see Meryl Streep in something that was just like
Fun.
a cute little like rom-com, basically.
She does a good rom-com.
She does. I haven't seen a lot of her younger stuff, honestly. I'm probably gonna work because I want to. Like I haven't seen.
You want to see Out of Africa for sure.
I haven't watched her
Beautiful
like
love story.
great stuff. Like what's it? Sophie's Choice. I haven't
Ooh.
seen that.
You haven't seen Sophie's Choice?
No, I've seen scenes from Kramer versus Kramer.
Kramer versus Kramer.
But I
It's
haven't
good.
seen the
It's
movie.
tough,
I like Dustin Hoffman
but
too.
it's very good. Put Sophie's Choice down.
Okay.
You're never going to be in the mood to watch Sophie's Choice. You've seen Deer Hunter, but that's not
No, I
a fun
haven't.
movie. Okay.
But I feel like I'd like that.
You should watch that. She's in a fun movie with her daughter, Ricky.
That Rockstar movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what
And
you're
I
talking
love
about.
her, and It's Complicated with Alec Baldwin.
Oh.
It's a
Yeah, I just don't know if I'm like I just don't know if I'm into that.
I love those
Alec
kind of movies. They
Baldwin.
make me feel so good.
Like I'm into those types of movies, but I don't know about Alec Baldwin.
Wow. That.
Maybe just like recently.
Let's get into that.
I mean, I don't really watch him enough to like have an opinion, honestly. I think I'm just tired of his Trump impression because I think it's like C tier top Trump impressions.
Oh, I think it's fantastic.
I think there's just so many better ones out there that it kind of annoys me that he got like nominated
like that other guy.
for that. I think the other guy's better, and I think just on like YouTube there's better people.
But he is.
Like I've seen so much better Trump
It's so
impressions.
much deeper though. For him.
I think it is for him, but
And
I don't think he plays the character that way.
He knows Saturday Night Live very, very well. I think. Listen. Like we're gonna get in a fight about Alec Baldwin
No.
here because he's like one of my favorite actors.
I think maybe I just haven't seen enough
Did
from
you
him.
watch 30 Rock?
You know what? I did like him in 30 Rock.
Yeah.
I did like him in 30 Rock.
He's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I just have to see more because my impression of him is his impression, and like seeing him on the street in New York looking like pissed,
Oh.
and after he like punched someone in the face.
Well, he doesn't want people in his space.
I didn't go in his face.
Did you get punched in the face?
I didn't even say hi.
Oh.
I just walked by.
I feel like he's okay to see students and say hello. He just doesn't want pictures in his face, correct? Or you just
I don't
never
know
know.
because he lives by the campus, so like I guarantee he gets it all the time, and it's probably annoying.
Well, spend more time out in the Hamptons. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, one of my biggest regrets is not ever saying. It's because I never knew his name. I would always look up his name after he walked by, and then I'd try to like go say hi, and I couldn't find him again, or he was like with his wife or his kid, and I didn't want to like.
Yeah.
But
You never
the
want
guy,
to do that.
Yeah, I just didn't want to be that way. But it was the guy from Dead Poet Society that plays Knox,
Oh, what is his name?
Josh Charles.
Josh Charles.
But I always had to look it up.
He was
And I
in
saw him
the good,
like 5 times.
I think
Yeah.
he was in The Good Wife.
Yeah, I would think he was. And I always wanted to be like, man, like Dead Poet Society, like changed my life, all that.
Yeah.
But I just never like. I always wish I did that because I saw him a bunch.
You've said that a few times about people. I am proud of you for going up and getting the photo with Casey Neistat.
Yeah, but that definitely was like not an ideal time.
It was like,
But I had to. Like that's like one of those guys where like also like inspired me to go to New York. I mean, I would have probably gone there even if he didn't live there, you know. But still, like he made New York seem better.
Yeah.
So like it was cool to see him
That was
freshman year.
that was a brave choice on your behalf, but at the same time, it was the right place for you with what you want to do.
Yeah, you know, hindsight. It's 2020.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
It really is. It
Yeah.
really is.
Yeah, it was fine.
Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
No, I mean like I made some good friends and
Yeah.
met some good people.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay, so do you want to know do you want to get into what you watched or?
oh yeah, what I was gonna say also about defending your wife is I didn't really. It makes me want to watch his other movies, whatever his name is. What's his name?
Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks. I want to watch his other movies.
Is that right?
No, it's Mel.
It's
I was
not
about to
Mel
say
Brooks.
Mel Gibson. No, it's not Mel Gibson.
No, it's
Albert Brooks.
This is
Albert
embarrassing.
Brooks.
Albert Brooks. Oh my God.
Yeah, I was
Mel,
like,
Brooks
Brooks
is like an
the other
old
guy.
old man.
But I liked the vibe. Like it gave me kind of Billy Crystal vibes type of movie. But I feel like I didn't really buy him and Meryl Streep. Like it felt a little Manic Pixie Dream Girl, where she's just like in love with him and he's
I don't
bringing
know what
nothing
a
to
manic
the table.
pixie dream girl is.
It's like Zoe Deschanel.
Okay.
It's like the girl next door.
Yeah.
Like I didn't see him bringing anything to that relationship.
Well, he was very, fear. He was full of fear.
I also feel like a different angle could have been taken. Like that's how they judge you is
Yeah.
how much you were scared during your life. It's
That's
like
what he said.
no, I was really nice, and it's like no, but you were scared, and it's like I don't know, but I did like it. It's still
Well,
definitely
I
a
think
movie
it's like
I'd
you
recommend
have to
to
go
people.
back and take
I'm just
more
picking it
chances,
apart.
or you get to like get on the
It
bus.
is a good message. Yeah,
Get on the tram and go forth.
it's very. I liked that part too. That's very funny. It was funny. Yeah, it's a good movie. I like it.
Yeah, I did too.
We'll do your movie and then come back to the second movie I watched.
Okay, the movie I watched, Kings of Summer.
Oh, you watched it?
I did.
I love that movie.
I know you do.
What'd you think?
Okay, I liked the movie. I understand why you liked it. It was giving me a little bit of Stand By Me vibes. I didn't think the reason for this guy to leave his Megan Mullally, the parents that were all over the kid that
And I do have problems with the movie. It's not like I'm like
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I really liked it. I had a good feeling. I love the guy that played the little man. I looked him up, Mateo something.
From Hannah Montana.
I didn't know he was from Hannah Montana until I looked up the
Rico
cast.
or whatever.
Oh.
Rico.
Well, I looked up the cast and and for about 10 minutes I'm like, why can't I find this movie? This is crazy. And it's because what was it called again?
Kings of Summer? It's on Amazon.
I know. It's because I was looking up while I'm watching the movie, I'm looking up the cast. You know, I like to do that.
Yeah.
I keep putting in Boys of Summer.
Boys of Summer.
And Don Henley's song comes up and
just try to stay a little bit farther away.
And I'm just like, what the hell? There's not an I know there's a page. And then it dawns on me, oh yeah, it's Kings of Summer. There's no way they could have built a house that fast. But I get the idea of everything. This is where it jumped the shark for me. This is where it jumped the shark for me.
I'm here. I'm listening.
First of all, shame on that guy's best friend for hooking up with the girl of his dreams. Like,
yeah.
Let me ask you, would any of your friends, if you had a long time crush on somebody for a long, long, long time, and would they ever just dip in and be like, hey, bro, she likes me, like that quick like that?
I mean, in the movie, how long was it? Because
over the night, period.
Oh, well.
And then she's there the next day, and then he's like,
I think
it's like, wouldn't your friends talk to you about that first?
Yeah, they would. But like, okay, let's say like you're really into a guy and your friend really liked him, but you had always also really liked him and he liked you and not the friend. Would you be like, oh, my friend said it first, so?
No, but
because what if the ginger guy always liked her too?
Let us know that. I don't think
I
the
kind of
ginger
just got
did.
that. Oh, maybe I just maybe I didn't get that.
And
that's
the whole
just kind of
the drawing of the shaving on the, they were not. That bothered me a lot.
What, shaving your face with
their
a knife?
5 o'clock shadow
Oh,
or
that
whatever.
was.
It
I
was
thought that was kind of
fake.
funny because
I didn't like it.
like when like Nick and Jack and I got back from like our mission trip.
Mm-hmm.
Nick and Jack had barely like some stubble. Like I just think it's a funny thing. Like
Did
a
you
teenager.
have any?
No. I mean now I get like chin hairs, but that's it.
I'm supposed to start getting chin hairs. I haven't gotten them yet, thank God. But apparently that's what happens next for
Oh
me.
no.
Look at, I even wrote in my notes, Boys of Summer.
Oh really? Oh yeah, and Thomas
Okay,
Middleditch.
so this is the other thing. There were so many people in it. Allison Brie, Thomas Middleditch, Marilyn Rashtab, who I love.
Who
she
is
was
she?
the other cop.
Okay, I haven't. I gotta
With
rewatch
Thomas,
it.
like Kumail,
Oh yeah.
Tony Hale, Hannibal Buress.
Wow.
I mean, they were all in it. When they did the whole Monopoly game hotel thing.
What part is that? Is that in the house?
Yeah, in the house where he's like, that was the lowest blow ever. You bought those and put hotels on it, and then you say it's my turn, and now I'm gonna roll a 6, an 8, or a 9, and then like I'm fucked, and you fucked me on the Monopoly game. I'm like, really? So that kind of, I feel like they could have come up with something else.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, I see
then oh yes, let's talk about this.
What?
I don't even know how to say it.
Just say it.
He freaking Game of Thrones that bunny.
Wait.
He killed a bunny with a sword.
Yeah. Oh, the little
and
guy.
then just like stripped it and I was like, wait.
Okay.
What?
I think you know.
hate to
Okay.
see that.
I think.
I know why, but it was very random. Like it was.
But that's
it
the
got
character. He's a weird guy.
Very dark. It got very dark.
Okay.
With
yeah,
the
I get
bunny
the ending.
and the
Third act
skinning
falls
of
apart
the
a
bunny.
little bit.
I was like, wow. Chopping the snake's head off because it was about to bite somebody, that's fine. But he like hunted a bunny and didn't BB gun it, like straight up put a Game of Thrones sword through it. And then they
I can
spend
see
a
it
lot
happening.
of time showing us him skinning the bunny. And I'm just like, no, go sneak into Boston Market and get your chicken and your macaroni and cheese. No.
Yeah, it's definitely a movie. But I think also with this movie,
So I feel like this is what I feel like. It
There's
just
a-
didn't end well. It just kind of it was going along this path and it didn't know how to wrap it up. It didn't know how
Yeah.
to it didn't know how
I'll
to
give you that.
That's kind of what it felt. But I liked it.
Yeah. I think it has this line where I remember reading Molly Ringwald. She said now when she watches The Breakfast Club, she empathizes with the parents. And I can see how, like, as you get older, you might be like, wow, these kids are just, like, idiots. But when you're in high school, you, like, feel that way.
Well,
No?
I think that's a huge misconception. Let me tell you something.
But yeah.
When you're my age, you're going to still be thinking with your 16, 17, 18-year-old brain when you're with your friends. Like, you...
Yeah. No, I'm not. Yeah.
You don't age as much as you think so in here. I mean, obviously,
I'm with you.
I am older than 18. But if I'm with Jamie and Laura, we are right back there.
Oh, yeah.
And even my other girl, even my friends. I mean, so I think if we're comparing like empathizing with the parents on Breakfast Club or Kings of Summer, no. I mean, Breakfast Club, you always relate to those people. But Kings of Summer...
No, yeah, I remember feeling that way too. You're right. Where I was like, oh, that's a little lame. These guys are a little lame.
I did believe the relationship between the kid and his dad, Nick Offerman's character.
Oh, yeah?
You know, more.
I really liked the relationship between the ginger kid and his parents.
Yeah. Did that remind you of something?
Grandma.
No.
You?
I was hoping it didn't remind you. I was like, oh
No.
my God, am I like that?
Just like no. Like, I can't remember what moments. I haven't seen it in a few years. But just like the moment where like he's outside and she she's like, why aren't you wearing your blue shirt? And he's like, because I wanted to wear the white one. And she's like, come on, attitude. Don't talk to her. And it's like,
Oh, here we go with the teenage attitude. Teenager.
girl alert, girl alert. Is there a girl around? So that was
It's
funny.
good dad jokes.
Yeah,
But
I don't
I
think that
know
reminded
that-
me of you, but
No,
just
but
like
you
my
know when
family.
you want.
Like any of the like 10 adult figures.
Oh, yeah. So I liked it. I just thought it was very.
I really like the
As
scene.
soon as the bunny happened, I was kind of out. I
I have to rewatch this
can't.
bunny scene.
Oh, and the
too.
other thing, the Biagio was the little kid.
Biagio.
The only time we
great
saw
name.
his dad was shaving, and we didn't even see his face. And he's like asking his dad, you know, if your friend does this, do you stand by him or do you not? The whole time I'm wondering, where is this kid? Does he have cystic fibrosis? They brought that up in the movie, and I couldn't figure out if he did or did not, but he was out there running around. And then
I feel like that's like the point. Is he's so mysterious?
he's my favorite, the dance sequence.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Ugh,
say. I rewatch that
best.
scene all the time.
Yeah, I liked it.
Because it's
I
just like
liked
one
it,
of those
yeah.
scenes I just love.
Yeah. There were a lot of comments, too, that I think wouldn't play well now.
Like what?
Like the Irish are the blacks of Europe. That was a line. There was a bold gender fluid comment. I don't know. It was just like
Yeah, like also there's that moment where where Biagio writes the ransom letter and he gives it and it's like, oh, I just followed the like Denzel Washington model, a black first name followed by a state.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, okay.
Was it
What else has this guy done?
Jamal Colorado? He's done the director. Mm-hmm. He did
I don't think anything
he
else.
did Kong Skull Island after this actually.
Oh.
He got that gig.
You know, when I was watching this, when I first started watching it, I thought it was the guy that first won the Greenlight Project.
He might have done
Years
something
ago?
with that. But that's always
There was
done.
another movie though that guy did with Helen Hunt, and I thought it was Kings of Summer, but it's not. It was something else.
I think he's doing something else soon too, like I want to see what he's directing next. He's doing like a couple other monster movies, I think.
Okay, moving
just
on.
random stuff.
Kings of Summer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm glad you watched it.
yeah, I liked it.
Yeah. That's kind of the vibe I was thinking about for like the movie I was telling you about like kids that go off to live, like a kid that like lives off the land with like, but also like steals from people. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And by the end, he kind of realizes it's dumb.
I know. I just feel like there needs to be more than that. 'Cause
No,
that's what happened
I'll,
with this.
I'll tell you the rest. I kind of
Yeah, don't tell
after.
the people
Yeah,
your
I can't.
idea.
Can't just like reveal my film ideas out here.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, the other movie I watched is last night. I watched the first half and I just finished Soapdish.
Yeah.
I really love young Robert Downey Jr. Like I want to see more movies with him because
He's
I always
great,
like him.
isn't he?
Like I just like the young. Like he's so like. Just also knowing how his real life was makes it more interesting. I think. He gave me a lot of Kieran Culkin vibes,
Oh yeah, yeah.
which I never thought about.
No, I can
But like
see
that, like
that.
snarky. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They have the same. I'm like, "Rrr."
Yeah,
The same,
and like big eyes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
they have the same kind of like. I'm a piece of shit asshole, but it's working for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like fuck you. They pull that off very well. It's attractive. It's an attractive quality in them.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
find
it's gotten
Kieran
them pretty
Culkin
far.
incredibly attractive. He's like 4'4".
What?
I do. He's not.
Hard
He's not
disagree.
away from my age range. I mean, he's like
Oh.
30, isn't he?
I don't know. He gives me like youth, like young guy vibes.
He is a young guy, but he
Like Michael Cera's age.
he has big dick energy. I'm just gonna say it.
I guess so, but like he's just like he's not a guy I would ever want to hang out with.
Oh my God, I would love to hang out with
I would
him.
just like, this guy's
Really?
so annoying. Oh my
Oh,
God.
I would love
All
to
his
hang out with him.
characters,
I would
at least,
laugh.
Kieran, I don't know if you are like that in real life. I can't imagine you are.
I love Kieran Culkin. I think he's
I'd
a
hang with
riot.
Macaulay.
Well, they like to hang out together sometimes. They're brothers. They are friends.
I mean,
I believe.
maybe they're not.
No, they are.
Well, if Macaulay's there, I'll be there.
Macaulay, if you're listening to our podcast, I know you have one too.
That would be insane.
Haven't listened
Please
to it yet.
come on.
Bunny
Please come
ears.
on.
We should
I know
listen-
you've been on Red Letter Media and other YouTube shows.
We should listen to Bunny
Come on
Ears.
to us.
We probably need to listen to his.
Yeah, I haven't listened to it.
I've listened to his. Anyway, I'm a big fan of Macaulay, but I think Kieran is sexy AF.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I feel like a lot of people just like the guys on Succession in general. Not the other ones.
No.
You know who kind of,
Kieran plays that kind of.
you know,
I think he's just
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
I mean, I don't think he's like that, but he's definitely an he wears I don't give a fuck very well.
He does. He does.
Yeah.
I'll give him that. I really wish I saw, it was him and Michael Cera in this play on Broadway I would have loved to have seen.
Oh.
I don't know when it was on there. It was a few years ago. But
Yeah, he was great.
that would've
Didn't
been
you
cool.
like him in
Scott Pilgrim? Yeah, I mean, he's good.
I like him a lot.
I just don't love him. Like, he's a good actor. He's great, but I just don't. I don't gravitate towards him.
Okay, well.
That's just me.
What else did you watch?
Soapdish.
Oh yeah, Soapdish. So with Miss Sally Field.
Yeah, it
It's
started off
different.
slow, I think. I was like, okay, this is kind of weird. But like, this is a good satire. It's only an hour and a half though, so like, I can't be mad at it. Like, it's not going to waste any time. And it was like, it got kind of outrageous, but I'm like, okay, good. Like, because it felt like this is going nowhere, and then it went like everywhere. And it's like, okay, they're really leaning into the soap drama thing. Like, I stopped watching right before the scene where she like reveals, I guess we're doing spoilers all the time, but like reveals that she's the mother of that girl. And
Yes.
it's like, okay. I didn't know if she was acting like
That-
in the role. I didn't know if she was doing that for the cameras. Or,
That was literally the moment 5 minutes before that Papa Dave brought us into the theater. And that was revealed. And then, so we stayed there for about 10 minutes and then we left because he didn't like
is
the
that
movie.
all? Have you seen the whole movie though?
I have seen the whole movie,
Okay.
but that was the one part of 10 minutes that we saw.
It's like the climax,
Yeah.
basically.
I was like, I think I watched it with Grandma when it came out on VHS.
That's fun. Yeah, it's a fun movie.
And I said, this is a fun movie. I know one thing about it, but I think it's going to be a fun movie.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what else. Like, I loved Robert Downey Jr. That other guy.
What about the set?
The set was. There was a lot of good moments with just the randomness of this show. Like, I
Right.
had no idea what the show was about. It just goes everywhere all at once. Like,
So tell the people.
what?
It's about a soap opera.
Oh, it's about a soap opera, and a star is hated by everyone else, and so one of the other supporting actresses wants to get her off the show. Mm-hmm. So she coaxes Robert Downey Jr., who's a writer, his character, into trying to write her off the show, but they end up just making her more famous. And then her niece comes into town, which actually is her daughter, and her co-star is actually her lover.
Becomes a real life soap opera, but it's very campy. I think
Very
this would
campy.
be camp.
Oh, yeah. This is campy.
Okay. Somebody could have gone as Sally Field at the Met Gala. Camp.
Oh.
No?
I feel like, oh gosh, I had this argument with someone at school.
Camp?
Yeah. Like, I was saying campy is different in like film than fashion.
Well, maybe.
I think camp is a really big category in film. Like, Adam West Batman is campy,
Okay.
but this is also campy.
Yeah. So is Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, exactly. But like, I would never, like,
So
I
is
would,
Little Shop of
my
Horrors, I think.
idea of camp would not fit into like a Rocky Horror Picture Show. I think because I just picture like dumb superheroes.
Yeah, why
that's
do you
just my
picture
image of it.
superheroes as campy?
I think because that's the context I've heard it in for so long.
Okay.
Is like, oh, it's really campy. Like you're
Okay.
like Mars Attacks is campy.
Because you didn't watch it yet though.
I tell
The
you what,
satire.
I watched a half of it,
You did.
but the website I found it on stopped working.
Really?
So I gotta wait for it to be
Did you
somewhere
hear?
else.
Gawk, gawk, gawk,
No,
gawk, gawk.
I
Okay.
didn't hear the geckos.
Sorry. I can't
But
wait.
I am gonna be surprised.
You know, that's the kind of crappy thing about everything being digital now. Like we could have gone into Versatile Video and easily gotten a VHS of Mars Attacks.
You say that, but we would have had to pay the same amount as me buying it on Amazon.
Is it on Amazon?
If I pay $4,
Oh, okay.
like you're saying that, like it's not like you could just walk into a DVD store and just take it off the shelf. And
No,
leave.
but some movies you can't even find.
Yeah, but
I'll be shocked
like
if you find Everyone Says I Love You somewhere. I can't find it. If you find it, I
Really?
want you to buy it.
it's on Amazon, I think.
No, it's not.
Really? I swear I saw it somewhere. I tried to find it and I was like, oh, I'm not paying
It was
for
on YouTube, and it's somebody that is
it. If you can buy it on YouTube though.
no, but you can't buy it on YouTube. It's somebody that is like filming their TV.
I feel like I could have sworn I saw it somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe I couldn't find it because I did try to watch it.
We can find
But,
we can find it later.
Yeah, we'll find it later. Interesting. Oh, damn. Yeah.
So
What else was there? I don't think there was much else. It kind of just wrapped up pretty cleanly after that. But I enjoyed it. I like dumb movies like that.
you
yeah.
watched some fun movies. Those were two fun movies.
Oh yeah, I enjoy fun movies.
Those were two fun, light movies.
Yeah, and I'm going to probably watch Silver Lake next if I can like use a TV in the house because they're always home now.
There's got to be a TV.
I guess I could watch it in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
Or watch it with them.
No.
I would say if Papa's gone, Grandma would watch it with you, but they're there.
Yeah, Papa might go golfing.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's right. Well, isn't there a TV? There's a TV somewhere. There's a TV on the porch.
Oh yeah, maybe I could do that. It's getting warm out now.
Yeah.
But it's so pollinated in there too. I'll find a way. I'll make it happen.
Yeah, make it happen.
I got time between the last episode and now.
Yeah, it rained today, so
Yeah, but it's in the porch.
yeah, you could probably spray it off. I don't know.
Hmm.
I feel like we're way more professional this podcast because
Yeah, visually speaking, for sure.
visual speaking and having headphones.
Yeah, I'm curious because I've been getting closer to the mic because of the headphones. So I don't know if that's going to ruin the audio. But I think we're still early enough in the process where it'll sound good enough to be like, wow, that's professional for a few amateurs.
And we can figure out things as we move along.
Yeah.
I have to do it.
I know. I'll just take off my headphones.
Sweaty balls.
Yeah. See, if it weren't for Alec Baldwin, I wouldn't have to
Alec
hear
Baldwin
that.
was in that. Mm-hmm.
I like who's the Baldwin brother in Notting Hill?
Billy?
Is that Billy? What else has he been in?
Notting Hill.
The boyfriend, or was that Alec? It was Alec.
It was Alec.
Oh.
Huh.
For some reason I thought it was Billy.
Nope. Married to the Mob. Nadine. Nadine is a movie with him and Kim Basinger, his first wife. Great movie.
Who's his wife now?
Movie. Hilaria Baldwin. She is a yoga wellness woman, and they have 5 kids.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Good for them.
Mm-hmm.
That's going back to something you said right before that about it's a heist movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying is like, I think because it was an interview where I was watching, it was Bill Hader and who's the guy that created that show also with him?
Oh, Adam
Berg or whatever.
Adam something.
Anyway, they were talking about it, and I think Bill Hader was like, I want to do like a hitman show or something. And the guy's like, there's more hitmen in TV than there are in real life. like as jokingly, and that's how I feel about like there's more like heist movies than actual heists. Like there's no one ever like does a heist.
Exactly. Like Baby
maybe
Driver.
a couple. Yeah, maybe a couple. Like it's such a fun idea that just
Mm-hmm.
never happens in real life.
Heist is always in, and it's
And
in
it's
every
like,
genre.
is
The
crime
Newton
this
Boys.
common in real life? Like is this
No.
much like inner working? Maybe. I mean, is the mob as?
I think the mob
I think
is
the mob is as real.
Oh, I think the mob is very real.
Yeah.
The 5 families up in New York, for sure. For sure. They have Chicago families. I think it's very real.
Yeah, especially back in like
It fascinates me.
the 60s when they were like in the government's pocket. Now it's like
I think
white
Staten
collar
Island is
criminals.
a hotbed. Somebody was just murdered in Staten Island like 6 months ago. A crime boss of Colombo family, I think.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's what my short was based on. Is like the mob using pizzerias.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I bet they do.
it's crazy. Well, there was that whole thing with what was it like Pizzagate? Do you remember that? It was
What
like the Hillary
Pizzagate?
Clinton, Bill Clinton thing from like 2016. There was this weird conspiracy theory that there was like a child sex ring out of a pizza parlor.
I didn't hear it was a pizza parlor. I just heard there was a child sex ring, and they also participated in like witchcraft. I think.
Yeah,
honestly,
it got
I
like
think
outed.
some members of our family like believe that this is actually true. That
I mean, I believe that they're involved in like some heavy conspiracy shit, though, for sure.
who killed Jeffrey Epstein?
I guarantee it was the Clintons. I mean, I would put money on it.
How much?
I would put $100 on it.
Really?
I mean, that's
a
like
substantial amount of cash.
that's like 5% of my net worth right now.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, it could.
It could. I don't know if we'll ever find out. Although his roommate, his cellmate came out and said there's no way he could have killed himself.
Oh yeah, both the guards fell asleep, and his cellmate was moved, and all the cameras stopped working.
I just wonder.
All at once.
I just wonder how Harvey Weinstein's gonna do. I mean, he has coronavirus, but
I think he's gonna pay his way into like a comfortable prison.
he's on Rikers Island. I don't think they're
is?
being too kind to him.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. Like, because some really rich people can make
They're gonna
it
be
comfortable.
like, squeal like a pig.
Yeah. Maybe he can like rise through the ranks.
Maybe
You know,
he can rise through.
He
the
was able to do it
ranks.
in the film industry. Maybe he'll be able to finesse his way.
Ooh.
I mean, who would do that to him?
It's a power thing. It's not an attractive thing. It's a I own you, motherfucker thing.
Yeah, I get that, but like, I feel like there's still like a degree of like, this guy's like too disgusting. Like, we'll just beat him up.
Yeah. Ugh, I don't want to put my stuff there.
Yeah, we'll just like beat him up. Yeah, no.
And with that, lovely
how we're gonna
thought.
end it? All
Lovely
right.
thought.
I don't know how long we've been going, but another hour, pretty well.
Good job, us.
Good stuff. All right. Anything you want to leave the audience with?
I would like to request that you watch the first episode of Tigerking,
Okay.
and we can talk about it.
Okay.
Okay. But everybody, please stay safe out there. I believe we'll probably all go into lockdown. Our state is not in lockdown right now, but it is slowly trickling. And, I just listened to Dr. Fauci. I think he's the guy. He's the man.
Dr. Fauci. Dr. Fauci.
Do
Mr.
you know
Trump
he's-
and
do you
I
know how
have
old he
been...
is?
Yeah?
He is 79 years old.
Oh, shit. He
Yeah,
looks good. He looks really
looks-
good for his age. Well,
Studying infectious diseases all his life.
I mean,
he knows what's going on.
he's a doctor. He knows what to do. How old is Trump? 76?
No way. He's older than that. He's in his
Older
80s,
than...
isn't
He is not in his 80s.
he is.
He's 76.
Really?
Sleepy Joe is 78. And Crazy
Joe.
Bernie is like 78.
Bernie's not 78.
How old do you think he is?
I don't know. I thought he was older.
You think Trump's... No, he's not quite 80. 72.
Trump is 73.
Like, I think after people are over
Wow.
the age of 55, it all kind of blends together for me. 55 to 80 all kind of look the same. Or 60 to 80.
He is 6 months older than Papa Dave.
I mean, that makes sense to me.
Papa Dave looks great for his age, though, I think.
Yeah, but like, it's not like Trump like looks old. He just doesn't look good.
Yeah.
It's not like an old thing. It's just like a genetics thing.
I wonder how old Melania is.
China.
Melania.
Well, you see, it came from China. Millions and millions. All right. Okay.
Good. That's pretty good.
Let me tell you.
That's good. That's really good.
I think I could do a decent Trump.
I
But
like
he's like
it.
very. It's done a lot though, so I feel like I got to do like someone different.
No, just be the best Trump you can be.
Well, I'm Elizabeth Warren, and listen here. Okay, this man.
She's not that Southern. You need to work on
She
your
tries to
Elizabeth
be
Warren.
though. You know, Bernie was just so mean to me. You know, he's the most sexist.
Do a Bernie.
What's something? The fact of the matter is,
That's good.
healthcare is a human right, and everyone. Joe Biden is my friend, but Joe, you're wrong about this. Healthcare is a human right. He's gonna cut your Social Security.
Very nice.
I feel like I could do better. I gotta practice
No,
that one.
that's
I've never
very
practiced that one.
good. That's very good. That's very good.
It's because of the millionaires and the billionaires.
Very good. I don't have any impressions.
You don't have any?
I can do the little teacup from
Do some
Beauty and the
impressions.
Beast.
Okay, do it.
I thought this was so funny when I was younger, but the words that are coming out of my mouth sounds a little,
Okay, just
Not
say it.
right,
Just
but-
say it.
His mustache tickles, Mama.
that's what she says.
I don't even like
His
see.
mustache tickles, Mama.
That's what the little teacup literally says. Because the guy's drinking out of the cup. But it's
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, that's like an impression. I think it's funny, but like I don't have like a thing I'm comparing it to. Do you have any modern day impressions? Like ones I would recognize, maybe.
Probably not.
You gotta have something. What's something you watch a lot that you feel like you can do an impression of?
Oh, I'm not good at impressions. Allie's good at impressions. She does
just
Margaret
try.
Joseph's. It's Madge. It's the Madge.
What's that?
It's on Real Housewives of
Oh,
New
okay.
Jersey, but I can't do it. Allie
Come on.
does it. I don't have any.
You gotta have.
I don't.
Okay, well, I expect. I'm gonna watch an episode of Tigerking,
Okay.
and I want you to have an impression.
Okay.
You can look into some stuff.
I'll look into some
characters.
stuff. I'll look into some stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
I will.
Okay. With that, look forward to those impressions next week. And the movies we will be talking about. I think it flowed pretty well this time. And like the video. If you're watching it on YouTube, that'd be cool. That'd be really chill if you liked it. And if you subscribed, it would mean the world.
We would
and if
love
you're
it
on
if you would
iTunes,
just
that would
press
be
the like button.
dope if you subscribed on iTunes. That would be really great. And
It'd be dope and chill.
yeah, it'd be the dopest, chillest, vibiest thing you've ever done. All right. Anything you want to say before I stop this?
Sweaty balls.